Welcome guys to the Crazy Hands Knitting and Crocheting channel, and in this video tutorial I'm going to show you how to knit this Aran baby romper. Look how cute it is. The size that I'm going to show you in this video tutorial will fit baby, a newborn baby, and up to 3 months. If you are looking for other sizes up to 2 years old, you can find a paid pattern on my blog. Please check the link down. And as well a free pattern and written instruction for this size, you can find it on my blog for free. In this video tutorial, you will learn how to make buttonholes, you will learn how to knit a hood, you will learn how to knit cables, in this case Aran, all what you need just to follow my instructions. For this romper, I was using 2 pairs of knitting needles, 3.5 millimeters knitting needles for the ribbing here and here, and I was using 80 centimeter lengths, and then for the body part 4 millimeters knitting needles. You can use of course 4 and 4.5, it's up to you and up to your gauge. So I was using vintage yarn, so it is said it has 40 grams and 95 meters, so you can use any Aran or medium worsted weight yarn. If you don't know what kind of yarn to use for this romper, you can check my gauge. My gauge is 16 stitches per 10 centimeters, so try to find yarn and needles that will give more or less the same gauge. So if you are ready, let's get started. Using long tail cast on method and using 3.5 millimeters knitting needles, cast on 34 stitches. I cast on 34 stitches and then cast on one more extra stitch. We are going to use this stitch to join and knit in rounds. So now what you have to do is to divide all stitches roughly in 3 parts, and to make kind of triangle. If you are not using an extra stitch, you don't need to divide, you can join like using just a simple magic loop method. Turn. Now slip the first stitch to the right hand needle, very first stitch, and now pick up the last stitch and slip it over the first one. Then drop it off the needle, pull the tail and return first stitch to the left hand needle. Now you need a stitch marker. Please place a stitch marker and start knitting ribbing. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. first couple of rows you will still need to hold the shape of triangle, so it will be easier, but then it will be smoother. Again, knit 1, purl 1, 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 and like this go on. Please finish this round to the stitch marker and then go on ribbing and rib in total 14 or 16 rounds. Here I am, guys. So if you want, we can measure the ribbon, and it is about 5.5 centimeters. So you can make it even more if you want folded cuffs. Now we are going to change the knitting needles with a bigger size, and it is better if you divide those stitches in half because we are going to make increases in the next round. So you need to add 12 stitches, and to make it easier, add 6 stitches in front and add 6 stitches in back. So go on knitting, knit 2 and then make increase. Knit the third stitch through the front loop and then the same stitch through the back loop. So we added 1 stitch. Knit 1 and make again increase. So I'm adding and doing these increases randomly. Just 6 stitches in front and then 6 stitches in back. Knit 2 and again increase, knit through the front loop, knit through the back loop. You can, by the way, use any other method of increases. So which one you know and which one is easier for you. And so we added 6 stitches. Now we are going to add 6 more on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one 6. So now instead of 34 stitches you have 46 stitches. Let's count one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So in total 46 stitches. And now I suggest you to redistribute your stitches in the way that you have in front 26 stitches. It's not important, but it will be easier for you. 26 stitches, and on the back needle 20 stitches. But it will be easier like this to knit an Aran. So let's do it. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and I need 2 more stitches here in front to move in front. And we leave 20 stitches in back. So the first round, when we start knitting Aran, knit 3, then purl 1, and from this point next 21 stitches will be the Aran pattern. So Aran pattern, knit 3, purl 4, then knit 3, 1, 2, 3, purl 1, again knit 3, purl 4, knit 3. So 21 stitches of Aran, and the last one, it's not an Aran but just the stitch that surround Aran. And now knit 20, knit all stitches. And the last one. Round number 2 and all even rounds will be done like you knit all knit stitches and you purl all purl stitches. Anyway, I will show it now. So knit 3, so we repeat now the first round. You see the purl stitch, then it goes purl stitch next. Purl 1, then knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3. Then here purl 1 and knit 20. Round number 3. Here you will need an extra needle or cable needle. Knit 3, purl 1. Now take the extra needle and slip next 3 stitches and leave them in front. Then purl 1 and now knit 3 from the extra needle. 1, 2, 3. Now purl 3, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 3, And now take again the extra needle and slip one stitch and leave it in back of your work. Now knit 3 from the left hand needle and purl from the extra needle. Purl 1, purl the stitch. A little bit uncomfortable here. Okay, I did it. And purl the last stitch on this side, purl 1, and knit 20. Round number 4 is all even rounds. Knit all knits and purl all purls. So knit 3, purl 1, then be careful here, purl 1, one more, then knit 3, purl 3, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 3, then knit 3, purl 1 and one more purl, so purl 2, and knit 20. Round number 5, knit 3, purl 1, and the Aran pattern, purl 1, and now take an extra needle and slip next 3 stitches and leave them in front of your work. Then knit 3 from the left hand needle and knit 3 from the extra needle. Then slip next 4 stitches and leave them in back. Knit 3 from the left hand needle, 1, 2, 3. Then from the extra needle, the first stitch, purl 1, purl 1, and knit 3, 1, 2, 3. Now slip again 3 next stitches and hold them in back. Knit 3 from the left hand needle, and knit 3 from the extra needle. And purl these 2 stitches, 1, 2, like this, and knit 20 till the end of this round. Round number 6, knit all knits, purl all purls, knit 3, purl 1, purl 2. Now here, knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here you see, pay attention, purl 1, and then again knit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and purl 2, and knit 20. Round number 7. So knit 3, purl 1. Now take an extra needle and slip 1 stitch and leave it in back. Then knit 3 from the left hand needle, and then purl 1 from the extra needle. Again, slip next 3 stitches and leave them in front. Purl 3 from the left hand needle, knit 3 from the extra needle. Now make it purl 1 and again slip next 3 stitches and leave them in back of your work. 1, 2, 3 in back, knit 3 from the left hand needle and purl 3 from the extra needle. Here I want to show you that you can return if you feel it will be easier for you, so you can return from the extra needle all stitches to the left hand needle. So purl 3, I don't feel it's more comfortable, but for someone maybe just try, and it takes for me more time. Purl 3. Now again slip next 3 stitches and leave them in front. Purl 1 and then knit 3 from the extra needle. And purl 1 on this side and knit 20. Round number 8, knit 3, purl 3, so knit 3, purl 3, purl 4, then again knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, and knit 20. Round number 9, knit 3, purl 1, And now knit 3, purl 4. Then slip next 4 stitches and leave them in back. Knit 3, from the left hand needle. Now purl 1 from the extra needle and knit 3. Purl 4, knit 3, purl 1 and knit 20. Round number 10, knit all knits, purl all purls. So knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, and then finish this round. After that, round 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 will be the same as round number 10. So knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3. Go on, and I will see you after. So I've done 16 rounds. You see, I placed here a stitch marker. It helps me to count. You can check the cable twist, but like this it will be easier, so I suggest place a stitch marker when you knit similar rounds. And now you repeat first 10 rounds, so in total you will have 26 rounds. So as you see, that's how the leg is looking now. Please do not cut the working yarn from this leg. We are going to use it after when we join two legs together. So let's start doing the same with the left leg. So you repeat ribbing, you repeat increases, you change the knitting needle size, and redistribution will be a little bit different. So I've done, as you see, increases. So here at the beginning we will start with knit 20, like what we did at the end, knit 20, and then on the other side we will knit an Aran. So let me show you. Knit 20, you can count, or as I said, you can just split stitches and it will be easier. You don't need to count and to follow. So knit 20, you see. And now 26 other stitches. We're going to knit in the next way. So purl 1, and then you start an Aran pattern. So purl 1 and then 21 stitches of an Aran. As you remember, the first round was like this: knit 3, then purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, and knit 3. And as in the right leg, purl 1. So these are stitches that surround Aran. Purl 1 and knit 3. So that's how we are going to work. Then again, knit 20 and knit all knits and purl all purls. Then round number 3, knit 20, then purl 1, and then you start round number 3 of the Aran, 21 stitches, where you're going to slip next 3 stitches, leave them in front of the work, and at the end purl 1 and knit 3, like what we did here at the beginning. Because when we place them together, this knit 3 and purl 1 will be inside of each trouser, like this. So go on knitting and repeating 26 rounds, like what we did for the right leg. So now when we have both legs done, we are going to join them. For this you will need some scrap yarn and a hook, and you will need to make chain 10. You can make chain 8, 9 or 10. You need 2 chains like this. So take the yarn that has the weight approximately like what you are using for the romper and make a chain 10. Cut here. So what we are doing? We are going to knit according the parting. So the next round, in my case, for my size, it is round number 11. In your size, I don't know, check the pattern. And you remember that we didn't cut this yarn and we are going to use it. From the left leg, you can cut the yarn. This one, you can cut it. So now let's knit all stitches of the right leg, and this is round 11. So knit 3, purl 1, then knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, and then knit all stitches. This knit 20, knit all stitches till the end of the right leg. Okay, and now you take this chain and you need to pick up 6 stitches from this chain. So here is the chain and the back part. We're going to pick up it through back ridges where they are here. This one, this one, this one, this one. So 6 stitches. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and one more, 6. Great. 6 stitches. Now knit all stitches of the left leg, and it is again around number 11. And you see, if I knit the next stitch, it will be a big hole. So what I'm doing, I just pick up the one side of the V stitch from the previous round and put it on the left hand needle and knit 2 together. At the end, anyway, you will still have tiny holes, but what we've done now will change the final look. So you see, no hole. So knit 20, and here knit all knits and purl all purls, round 11. Knit 3, purl 1, then knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, knit 3, purl 4, knit 3, purl 1, and then knit 3. Now again, let's cut this yarn. This is the pole from the left leg. Now again, take the chain and here just now place a stitch marker. It will indicate us the beginning of the round. And now you can take the chain and again pick up 6 stitches like what we did on the back part. Just a second. So pick up again 6 stitches. One, two, three, 4, 5, and 6. So we started already the second round. After the stitch marker, this is the second one. And now in my case, it is round 12 for the leg. Here again, you see the big hole. Pick up one side of V-stitch and knit it together with the next stitch. So the hole will be almost invisible. And you see, no hole. And go on knitting. In this round, we knit all knits and purl all purls. Or it is round 12 for Aran. So this is the second round. Oops, I lost my stitch marker. So before we pick up stitches, so it's here. So after the stitch marker, we started knitting the second round. And now you are going to knit in total 11 rounds. So this is the second one, finish the second, then third, fourth, and so on, 11. And you follow the pattern of an Aran and knit 6 stitches in front and in back. So I've done 11 rounds, and now we are going to start knitting button band. For this, on the right needle, cast on 6 stitches. So just twist, make a loop, and place it on the right hand needle. So this is 1 stitch. Now 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 more. These 6 stitches, the one will be a selvage stitch, and 5 stitches after we will always knit in garter stitch. What does it mean, garter stitch in rows? It means that we are going to knit them always on the right and on the back side. Turn your work, and the first stitch, as I said, will be a selvage stitch, but only here we are going to knit it, not to slip, only here. Now knit next 5 stitches, and this is the button band. And after that, in my case, it is the round 6 of an Aran pattern, where I'm going to knit all knit stitches and purl all purl stitches. So you see, I see the purl stitch, I purl them, then knit stitch, knit it, then again knit stitch, knit it, purl, again purl, 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 purl. So you see the next stitch is a knit, so knit it, and then again purl, 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 knit, knit, purl, purl. So you go on purling all stitches and knit all knit stitches, and I will see you 6 stitches. Wait, where is it? Here. And I will see you at this point, 6 stitches before the end of this round. So I have 6 stitches, and here we are going again knit last 5 stitches in garter stitch, so it doesn't matter on which side we are, we knit them always. And the last stitch, the 6th one, will be a selvage stitch. We purl it, always purl it, turn. So this 5 or 5 plus 1 stitches is for button band. Again, slip the next stitch and knit 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. After that, this is the round number 7 for an Aran. So check what's going on in round number 7. So you will need to make twists here and here, and then knit till this part, till the end, make twists on the left leg, then return back, and then knit one more round. So in total 3 rounds after we added 6 stitches for the button band. The first round was on the wrong side, we have just done it. The second round we are doing it now, and then the third one, the third round will be on the wrong side. And in the fourth I will be back because we are going to make a first buttonhole. I will show you how we are going to do it. Please knit. So I've done 3 rows, and look here, you have 1, 2, 2 garter stitch rows. And now let's do first buttonhole. Slip the first stitch, then knit 2, make a yarn over, and knit 2 together. Like this. Then knit 1, so this is a button band, and after that go on knitting according the parting. Check what number of the row you're going to knit now. In my case it is row number 9, so knit 3, purl 4, and here I need now two twists 7 stitches, so slip first 4 stitches and then twist, go on knitting till the end, then return back round number 10, and I will show you how to knit a buttonhole. So we have 6 stitches of button band, knit 2, don't forget, you don't purl them, you knit them, and knit yarn over stitch through the front loop, then again knit 2 and purl the last stitch, salvage stitch. So that's how the buttonhole is looking. And on the round side. So you go on knitting in total 20 centimeters from the part where we started picking up stitches or gusset, or in my case it is 37 rounds. At this point we have done 5 rounds, so you need to do 32 more. Please use stitch markers to help yourself. It will be easier to follow the pattern. Check the Aran pattern, make twist in the right place. And regarding buttonholes, you will make them every 16 rounds. Instead, you can count garter stitch rows. One garter stitch row is 2 rows, just normal rows, so in total between buttonholes 8 garter stitch rows. Again, use stitch markers to help yourself. Welcome guys back. I've done 37 rows from this point, and the romper has to measure 20 centimeters till the gusset. So right, 20 centimeters. Now you have 110 stitches in total on your needles, and we're going to split for armholes. So you count 34 stitches on the right side and on the left side. Place stitch markers. Firstly, we are going to knit a front right part, then back part, then front left part. Don't forget you have to make buttonholes still. And of course, you go on knitting and following the pattern, the Aran pattern. So slip the first stitch, knit 5, and in my case it is round number 11. In round number 11 I don't make any twists, just knit all knits and purl all purls. And like this I knit till the stitch marker, or 34 stitches. I do suggest you to place a stitch marker here, because in total for the armhole we need to knit 24 rows or 10 centimeters. So it's up to you, you decide how you want. If you want to count rows, please place a stitch marker, it will be easier. If you don't want and you will measure, so it's okay. So the last stitch before the stitch marker, we will make it as a salvage stitch, so we purl it. So 34 stitches, turn, and on the wrong side, you know, we knit all knits, so slip the first stitch, then knit all knits, purl all purls, purl the last stitch, and go on knitting in total 24 rows And please don't forget about buttonholes, or 10 centimeters. Welcome guys back. Just let's measure. So you see 10.5 centimeters. Now please leave this ball because we are going to use it to knit the hood. And now slip all these 34 stitches to the right hand needle if you're using a circular needle. If you're using straight needle, just slip them and hold them on the holder, stitch holder. Now you will need to attach a yarn. And we will knit a back part. So a new ball in my case. Again, place a stitch marker so it will be easier for you to count. And let's start. So the back part, as you see, we are going to knit and stockinette stitch. So we knit all stitches on the right side and we purl them on the back side. Please knit. Here I am at the end of this first row. Don't forget about selvage stitch, turn, slip, and purl all other stitches. So as I said, this side has 42 stitches for the back part. Go on purling this round and then turn on the right side and again start knitting. You see I placed my stitch marker so it will be easier for me to count. Or just measure again 10 centimeters as we did for this part. Here I am guys, I've done 24 rows and you can cut this yarn, but please leave a long tail. We will use this tail later on. Now again slip all stitches to the right hand needle, or you can slip them to the waste yarn or stitch holder. Slip, slip. Okay, done. Now again attach new tail and repeat everything what we did for the right front part, now for the left front part. Do you remember the next round? What will be the next round? Again, in my case it is round 11 of an Aran. So no twists are in this round. Just go on, knit all knits and purl all purls. And don't forget to knit always the button band on the right and on the wrong side. I'm going to place a stitch marker. So this is row number 1, and as before, knit 24 rows or 10 centimeters. Here I am, guys. So I've done the right side, left side, and the back part. Cut the yarn, leaving a long tail. And now we are going to sew the shoulder. So what we are doing, we count 12 stitches in front and in back. Use better stitch markers. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and place a stitch marker. And on the back side, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. I'm going to use a mattress stitch. You will need a yarn needle or tapestry needle. Thread the tail. And let's start. First of all, you insert the needle as if to purl here and pull it a little bit. Then here you insert the needle as to purl and drop it off the needle, and right away insert the needle as to knit and leave the stitch. Now here insert the needle as to knit and drop it off the needle, and then insert the needle as to front and leave it. Do not drop it. Now here insert the needle as to purl and slip it off the needle, insert the needle as to knit and leave it. Insert the needle here as to knit and drop it, insert the needle as to purl and leave it. Again, insert the needle as to purl and drop it off the needle, insert the needle as to knit and leave it. Here, insert the needle as to knit and drop it, insert the needle as to purl and leave it. Insert the needle as to purl and here as to knit. So I think it's clear. Insert the needle as to knit and drop it, and then insert as to purl, as to purl, as to knit, as to knit, as to purl. Like this you will get a smooth transition between front part and back part, and after you wash the romper it will be absolutely invisible. So that's how it looks. And go on doing till this stitch markers. So in total 12 stitches. Let me do it with you. as to knit, as to purl, as to purl, as to knit. And when you have one stitch before stitch markers, so this one, you insert the needle as to purl, and here insert the needle as to knit. That's it. Not bad, right? Now remove stitch markers, leave this tail, and return stitches of the back part to the left hand needle. Now it's like right hand needle, but just return, and we will do the same with another shoulder. Okay. So again, count 12 stitches. Don't forget to place stitch markers. If you need. Now you have a tail, thread it, and start doing the same. First, insert the needle as to purl through the first stitch here. Okay, now insert the needle as to purl and drop it, and then right away as to knit. Here as to knit, drop it, and as to purl and leave it. As to purl, as to knit, as to knit, as to purl, as to purl, as to knit. So like this go on, joining first 2 stitches on the back and on the front. And that's what we have. Now slip all other stitches of the front part, and we will work with that tail that we didn't cut, as you remember. If you cut the tail, no worries, just attach a new one. Now on your needles, 62 stitches. 62. So you go on knitting buttonhole band on the right and on the left side in garter stitch, and the other part of the hood we are going to knit in stockinette stitch. Also, I will show you here, you see just small holes. We are going to pick up some stitches here to make them less visible. We will pick up 5 stitches here and 5 stitches here. So let's do it. slip the first stitch, and knit all other stitches. So we're on the right side, we will knit all stitches, knit also these stitches, and here we will pick up 5 stitches. So what we are going to do, one, so I'm trying to find the right place. So here, no, because there will be a big hole. 2, through this one, tiny, I think I need a hook. So this is 3, 4, 4, and the last one, 5. So like this. Go on knitting all other stitches till the next side. Lots of tails. And here as well, 5 more stitches. 1, 2, 'When you don't like, try another place. Just as close to the edge as possible. 2, 3, 4, and the last one. 5. Okay, 5. Let's check. I don't like it. If it's not a tail, no, it's not. So let's unravel 3 stitches at least. Here, yeah, 4. Okay, let's start from the beginning. 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Like this will be better. Oh, now I like it. And knit all stitches of this side, this part. Purl the last stitch, salvage stitch. Turn. So this is row number 1. Place stitch marker if needed. Then return back and purl all stitches except of buttonhole bands. Slip the first stitch and knit 5. After that, purl all other stitches till the second button band. So purl all stitches till the second button band. Here don't forget knit 5 and purl the last salvage stitch. Like this, knit in stockinette stitch for 36 rows or about 70 centimeters. And I will see you after and will show you how we are going to make small decreases and finish the hood. Here I am. I just want to show you how holes are looking, where we picked up 5 stitches on this side and on this side, you see, invisible. And now you need to divide all stitches of the hood in half and then find 2 central stitches. So here it is 35 stitches, then 2 central stitches, and then again 35 stitches. So this is only for this side. 35 to 35, in total 72 stitches. And now we will make decreases. So around number 37 of the hood, go on knitting buttonhole band and go on knitting till the stitch markers. And now 2 stitches before the stitch marker, knit them together. So knit 2 together. Then slip the stitch marker, knit 2, slip the stitch marker, and here also one more decrease, like slip, knit, pass over, like this. Go on knitting till the end. and purl the last selvage. Turn. In this round, knit without decreases, so slip, knit 5, and purl all other stitches till the end. After that, you make again a row with decreases, 2 stitches before the stitch marker and 2 stitches after stitch marker, and return back. And after that, make one more row with decreases, 2 stitches here and 2 stitches after, and return back. So in total 3 rows with decreases. Please go on. So I've done all decreases, that's how they are looking. Now divide all stitches in half, so it's easier, like this, and we are going to join or sew the hood. So what I want to do is a little bit tricky. I'm going to first of all cut the long tail at least 1 meter, and I want to join garter stitch parts, so at the end you will get a ridge, one more ridge in the center, and stockinette stitch part in the same way like we did with shoulders. So you can place stitch markers, count 6 stitches, first 6 stitches on the right and on the left needle, like this, and I'm going to start from the second needle. So insert the needle as to knit and drop it off the needle, the stitch, and right away insert the needle as to purl and leave the next stitch. Here you repeat the same, as to knit, as to purl, and again as to knit, as to purl. The first one you always drop, and the second one you always leave. As to knit, drop, and then as to purl. As to knit, as to purl, as to knit, as to purl. As to knit, as to purl, and when you see at the end, you will see that we have done an extra ridge in the center. I will remove stitch markers. As to knit, as to purl, and here again as to knit, as to purl. So 6 stitches, and you see the ridge. Actually it's invisible, like it's seamless. And now I change the pattern. I start as to purl, insert the needle as to purl and drop it, and then insert the needle as to knit and leave it. So like for shoulders, the same. So here insert the needle as to knit, and then insert the needle as to purl and leave it. And now insert the needle as to purl and insert the needle as to knit and leave it. Insert the needle as to knit, insert the needle as to purl. Insert the needle as to purl and then as to knit. And you see now it's a smooth stockinette stitch. As to purl, as to knit. As to knit, as to purl. And again, as to knit, as to purl, as to purl, as to knit. So as you see, the same as for the shoulders, the same seam as for the shoulders. So that's how it looks. Please go on and finish joining the hood till the end. So look at the seam. When you wash it, it will look much better. So 2 last stitches. Now pull the tail on the wrong side. So that's how it looks. And make a knot. And weave in ends. We are done. So let's check it one more time. Don't worry, when you wash it, it will be really invisible. Now let's start knitting shoulders. So remove these stitch markers, you don't need them if you have them. Take a new tail, and we need to pick up 32 stitches, 32 stitches, 16 stitches till this shoulder seam and 16 stitches after, so it will be easier. So I'm going to start and pick up through this stitch, the first one somewhere in the center. You can use hook, also leave a tail. You might need it if it happens that you have some holes. And go on picking up 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. So 16 stitches till the shoulder seam, and then 16 stitches after. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, so in between, 6, 7, 'gain in between, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and the last one, 16. And now we are going to start knitting in rounds. Place stitch marker and knit 28 rows in stockinette stitch. Just knit all stitches. this side and another side. And go on knitting in rounds, as I said, 28 rounds. So I've done 28 rounds, and now we will make decreases. We need to decrease in total 6 stitches. So again, split all stitches in half and decrease randomly 3 stitches here and 3 stitches here. Let's do it. Knit 3 and now knit 2 together. Again, knit 3, knit 2 together, knit 3, knit 2 together, and here knit 1, turn, and repeat the same on this side. Knit 3, knit 2 together, again knit 3, knit 2 together, knit 3, knit 2 together, and knit 1. Now we are going to change, as you remember, for cups, for ribbon, for the smaller size knitting needles, and we will start knitting ribbon. Change and knit at the same time. Knit 1, let's do it again if you didn't see. Knit 1, purl 1, 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 and knit 1, purl 1, and knit in ribbon 11 more rounds, and I will see you after. So I've done in total 12 rounds, and now let's bind off. Knit 1, then purl 1, then slip first stitch over the second one. Then the next one is knit stitch, so you knit it and slip again first over the second. The next stitch is purl, you purl it and slip the first over the second one. Classic bind off. If you want to use an Italian bind off with needle, it's up to you. That's it, go on till the end. At the end now I will show you how to join. Cut the yarn, leaving a short tail, Now you will need a hook or tapestry needle or yarn needle. Thread the tail. Now insert the needle underneath both loops of the very first stitch. This one, underneath both. And now insert the hook in the center of the last stitch where the yarn was coming from. In this way, from front to back. That's it. Now you can weave the tail. Make a knot. And just pull the needle underneath one half of this stitch and cut the yarn. That's it. Go on and finish the second sleeve, and at the end we will close the gusset. So I've done both sleeves, hood, and now let's finish with the gusset. You need to place back 6 stitches from the front and from the back parts. I don't remember. Let's cut here, okay. Pick up all loops, all stitches that you see, and then you will understand what stitch you need, because usually you will pick up 7 instead of 6. I need to cut from another side, but okay. And the last one. Okay, 6 stitches here and on another side. Cut the knot and pick it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we have 6. place all stitches to the needles, and you have a tail here. If you don't have, please attach. And we are going to use the same method stitch as we were using for the shoulders. Again, insert the needle as to purl here and leave the stitch on the needle. Now insert the needle as to purl and slip it off the needle, as you remember. Then insert the needle as to knit and leave it. Now here, insert the needle as to knit and slip it, and then as to purl and leave it. Now as to purl, as to knit, as to knit, as to purl, as to purl and slip it, then as to knit and leave it. As to knit, as to purl, as to purl, as to knit. And so on. And the last two stitches as to purl and as to knit. And that's how it looks, the gusset. We still have a tiny hole here on the right side, so you can sew it using the same tail. On the round side, there is no rule how to do it correctly. I'm sure you can do it better than I'm doing. I still see a tiny hole. So that's how it looks. Not super perfect, but after you wash it, it will be better, much better. So now what you need to do is to pull the tail till the place where we are going to join two buttonhole bands. If you don't have enough tail, so you need to attach a new one. And now we need to join this part, these 6 stitches, to the inner part of the button band with buttonholes. So I'm doing it in this way through ridges. 6 stitches. That's it. And it looks like this. That's it. So make a knot and weave in ends after, weave in all ends. Here you can do it just back and forth, underneath. That's it. All what you need now is to sew buttons. After that, wash your romper and dry it flat, and it is ready. By the way, if you want for this side of romper a matching slippers, you can find also video tutorial. They're super easy and super cute. So check my YouTube channel, and also written instruction will be on my blog. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial. It was really long, I know it, but I hope you've done your romper. Please share your experience, leave comments, tell me what was challenging for you, whether it was easy. And of course, I will be happy if you share with me your pictures. Please subscribe to my channel, don't forget to like this video, and I see you soon in my next video tutorials. Bye!